Dave.
Yeah, you know, those storms and that flooding really made national headlines. Since then, there have been scores of people who have dealt with flooded out basements and lost property or heavily damaged property, and they've been looking for justice. Tonight, they're seeing it as a major setback.
The reaction is really stunned.
Paul Doherty talking with Fox 2, both as a victim of the fierce 2021 floods and as an attorney representing many others like him. He's shocked that a Wayne County Circuit Court judge dismissed the Detroit Water and Sewage Department and the Great Lakes Water Authority from 10 class action lawsuits regarding the massive floods in June of that year. The historic storms devastated homes in Detroit, Dearborn, and Gross Pointe, including his.
I mean, I've been doing this 38 years. I get it. I have judges rule for me. I have judges rule against me. But generally, that happens after you have a full, fair fight. Okay? You get to gather evidence, you do depositions, you get documents, you have your experts look at things, you take their expert steps, you take people at the pump station, all those guys that were trying to bail water out of the pump station all night. And then you figure out, okay, what happened here? We had none of that. Okay, we had zero.
He shared these pictures of the damage to his home and neighborhood, an early morning discovery he'll never forget.
I walked out 2:30 a.m., looked down my basement stairs, literally the water was up to the top stair. It was like a brown lake I was looking at. And it didn't compute at first. I'm like, what am I looking at here? And I finally realized it was the entire neighborhood was full of water, cars floating around. It was total devastation.
He says that leaves him and hundreds of others without a chance to show what they say went horribly wrong. Paul is part of the Vin Johnson law firm, representing many other flood victims too.
We know that a pipe burst inside Conner Creek Pump Station flooded a control panel, causing further electrical breakdowns. Those are the kind of things we could have gotten into. In other words, had, say, 15 of the 16 pumps run like they're supposed to, how much water could have been diverted versus 3 or 4 pumps running during the critical time.
Reactions to Judge Annette Berry's decision pouring in. The Detroit Water and Sewage Department released a statement saying, in part, "We are pleased with her decision, which will allow us to focus our attention on continuing to build capacity in the combined sewer system and reduce weather-related basement backups in our city." The Great Lakes Water Authority says on Friday, March 3rd, the trial court dismissed several cases related to the 2021 rain events. The GLWA recognizes the importance of this litigation and appreciates the court's thoughtful consideration. Because other cases related to this event have not yet been decided, we will have no further comment at this time. Paul Doherty says the problem is Michigan's law granting governmental immunity, meaning governments can't be held accountable in his view, and he's vowing to keep up the fight.
And we've been a real proponent to have that law changed because it's not fair to the people that are hurt.
So where does that fight go from now? Well, the legal team representing the victims, they say they're going to take their case to the Michigan Court of Appeals, and depending on how that goes, they're looking to take it all the way to the state Supreme Court. For now, reporting live, Dave Kinchin on The Edge.
And we see this fight happening also against the Oxford School District. We know that they're appealing that case as well. People looking to hold people accountable. But Dave, in this case, though, if they do with government immunity and they're able to sue these people, if that is dismissed, then isn't it the taxpayers, though, that end up footing the bill for that lawsuit in the long run?
Yeah, the taxpayers can certainly get hurt in this, no doubt. We also talked about, could there be a political solution in terms of changing this law? And the attorneys we spoke with say there's a better bet that this could be changed at the state Supreme Court level. They say there may not be the political will to make that change.
And maybe something will change if government immunity changes as well. All right, thank you, Dave Kinchin, for that live report.